Hey everybody, Invincible Gamer here, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to jump into a brand new game. This game is currently in beta, soft launch, and is expected to come out sometime in February, I believe, 2024. This is Invincible. It's an idle game. If you're an Invincible fan, you may like it. If you're an idle game fan, even better. So let's go ahead and jump into it. But first, before we do, if you're just now finding this channel and you want to stay up to date with this and other games, consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out. All right, and welcome back. So, Invincible, Guardians of the Globe, if you're familiar with the, the Amazon cartoon by the same guy behind Walking Dead. Actually, I heard of it, but I really never watched the show. I really didn't have much interest in it, to be honest, but I saw this game and I said, hey, why don't I give the show a shot? And I really liked it. I thought it was really cool. Season 1 is done. I know Season 2 is in the process of coming out. I think we've got, what, 3 or 4 episodes of Season 2, maybe more. So it's pretty interesting, actually. I binged the whole first season. I'm waiting for all of Season 2 to come out so I can just binge that. But it was a pretty cool storyline. I enjoyed it. It was more of an adult-themed series, and that was pretty cool as well. So now we have an idle game for it. This is going to be coming out in 2024. I want to point out a couple things that are a little bit different with this game than you would see in other idle games. But at its core, it's your typical idle game. So just a couple things first. Let's go ahead and jump into the shops here. We got multiple shops. This is a summoning mechanic right here. You get, well, right now I've got 5 of them right here. My shop level's 2. As you level up your shop level, then you get more and more rare heroes in here. So right now I've got 3 refreshes left right now. I can recruit 1 for 200, or I can recruit all at once for 950 of the in-game currency here. That's one thing that I thought was pretty cool with the different stores here. If I go to equipment right here, as you complete your dailies, your weeklies, you get this type of currency here where I can purchase all items at once. So I think that's pretty cool there. With the lab, same type of thing here. So you can purchase 1 for 1 if there's just a couple things in there that you want, or if you want them all, you can go ahead and grab them all, which I think is cool as well. I think what I'm going to do in this equipment lab, I'm just going to go ahead and purchase all. Boom. That's going to let me do that. And that item there, you get weekly if you complete your weekly. So I think that's pretty cool as well. All right, the other thing that's a little bit different, and I'll do some summonings there. We'll see if we can get anybody good. The cool thing is you know who you're going to get as far as what that pool looks like of 5 characters. So we'll play around with that a little bit. Another thing the game does a little bit differently too. So think of your typical resource dungeons. That's what these are. These are resource dungeons. But the cool thing here is that you can farm these in the background. And I don't think I've seen a game do that before. I think there's probably one, but not to this extent. So I can go into here. I can say, hey, let's just start with this one. I've got these 2 characters in here. I've got 2 more open spots where I can put characters in. I'm just going to leave it at that. So we're just going to go ahead and battle. Down here, boom, here's the 2-hour one. It's an idle mechanic type thing, right? But what it does, I'll go ahead and throw these characters out there. I'll hit that. As you level up these dungeons, you can put more, a stronger team together. You start off with 2, you can go all the way up to the 5. Here's a 4-hour one. I've got 1 character in there right now. Let's just throw some people in there. Boom. But you can do this all the way down the line. And I think it's pretty cool. I think that's a pretty cool mechanic because then I can just let them farm, do their thing. You do have to hit certain wave levels in order to rank them up to the next rank. So if I go to in here, if I want to go rank up, I need this currency, this green currency down here. And I also need to hit a certain wave. This one's not telling me a certain wave. But you see up at the top, max wave is 340. I think I can't remember if I hit that or if that's just how far that goes. So those are just a couple things that are different with this game that stands apart from the other games. Here's the typical campaign. Here's your idle mechanic right here where you just get resources passively. Let's just jump into battle. This is my main team that I'm currently using right now. I'm at a team power of 98k up against a team power of 68k. That doesn't always mean something. I have had more power in some of these battles than my opponent has had, and because I didn't have the right synergies, and I lost the battle. So that's one thing that's important to keep in mind, as well as the different synergies in the game. This game also has the typical stuff. You're leveling your characters up. You're gearing them up. You're increasing the level of your gear and things like that. So that's pretty important there. There we go. Boom. The blood, the typical blood that you see in the Invincible cartoon. Here's my list of heroes right now. So currently, what is her name again? War Woman? Yeah, War Woman. She's at 119. I really like this guy here. Robot is really good for support. That whole team that I'm using right now, I really like. There's some synergy when you use the original, these guys here. So if I go here, this is the original Guardians of the Globe, right? So if you use them, there is some synergy there, but they haven't all been unlocked. So I'll go to my skills, and these all have not been unlocked yet. I got to get to Elite Plus for that one, but these ones are coming soon. So we don't have the benefit of knowing how the skills all work together just yet, but we have a few months for it. We have alliances for it as well. Alliances in this game, check it out, is only 5 slots. So I don't know if that's going to change, if they're going to increase it or what, but it's only 5 slots. Maybe it's just because 5 members to a team. I don't know. Maybe that's what they're looking for. But the cool thing here, on this stage, you're collecting passive loot as well. You can bank up to a week max on this. I'm just going to grab those. You can see Region 3 right now. I've reached Wave 100, so now I have an opportunity to challenge this battle here and then go to Region 4, which is going to give me more loot. So let's go ahead and do that. I've got my main team down there. Let's go ahead and battle. Should be pretty easy. I haven't really been too focused on running through the different levels here, but we'll get through this. And then we'll get to Region 4. And as you hit different milestones in that region, then you get more and more rewards. Boom, there we go. So now these different milestones, 50, 100, 150, and 200, you have a boss battle at each one of those. And then once you get up to the 200, then that obviously lets you hit that final battle to go to Region 5. All right, did I miss anything in here? We've got the different characters. We have a new spot here. Missing artifact. Yeah, I don't have artifacts just yet. And I don't know what this is yet. And as far as skills go, there's no way to level up skills that I've seen. It just increases with the level of your character. So, all right, so let's go ahead. Let's just do this summon over here. I'm going to do some refreshes, see if we can get maybe an epic in here. So there's the 5 there to choose from. Yeah, no, here's one more refresh. No, I do need some duplicates. I do need some characters here. So let's do this. And that's what it looks like. Let's do it again. I actually want a duplicate. Oh, nice. And then I could use, actually I could use all of these characters, not the green one really. Oh, I got him, so that's good. Now I can rank that character up as well. But that's how it goes. I can go ahead and do another refresh if I want to use in-game currency for it. See if we can get an epic somewhere. I don't think we're going to. It increases. Nada! And I can't even do a summon anymore. All right, so that's how it works. That is Invincible, idle game, coming out in February 2024 as far as I know. So it'll be interesting to see kind of how this game continues to develop until then. I think it's still fairly early. I don't know how long they've been working on it, but I think there's some pretty cool concepts in here when it comes to an idle game. So very interesting, your thoughts. What do you think of this game? Are you an Invincible fan? Are you in this beta, or are you looking forward to this game at all? Very curious. Let me know. All right, everybody, as always, I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch the video. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button and share your thoughts and questions in the comment section below. Take care, everybody, and we'll talk to you next time.